Hello, my name is Justin West, and this is a quick and dirty tutorial on how to get started with a Google account and Google Hangouts. This is the second time I've tried to record this. The first time I went through in Internet Explorer, which is the basic program that surfs the internet for most people who have a Windows computer. And unfortunately, Internet Explorer is not designed to interface well with the Google Hangouts system. Now, I haven't honestly used Internet Explorer in years. That's actually why I decided to go ahead and use the platform, is to show people how to do it. And I ran into all sorts of problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from scratch and set up an entirely new account with Google using their own web browser, Chrome. Now, if you go to google.com and you're using a different browser like Internet Explorer, it will actually offer you the ability to download Google Chrome. If not, you can also go to Chrome, chrome.google.com, and download it and install it. It's a very fast, it's a free, very secure web browser. I highly recommend it. I think it's a much better browsing experience than using Internet Explorer. If you don't like Chrome, I believe all of this will work well with Mozilla's Firefox. So if you go to Firefox, where you search for Firefox, should be the first thing that pulls up there, mozilla.org Firefox browser. All of these, Internet Explorer, Firefox, and Chrome, are web browsers. They're basically, if the internet is a highway, these are all different cars that get you where you want to go, usually, but some perform better than others, right? So Internet Explorer is like your economy model without a lot of bells and whistles, and it tends to break down, and Chrome and Firefox tend to be more of your luxury style browsers, although they're free, which is really kind of cool. So I'm a big fan of Google's Chrome. I used Firefox for years. I've switched to Chrome. I think it's faster for a lot of the stuff that I do. So I want to go ahead and recommend you go ahead and download Google's Chrome, or at least use Firefox if you don't have it. That being said, here's what we do to set up an account. Go to sign in. And if you don't already have an account with Google, you're going to need to have one. And so the way you do that is you come up here to sign up, and you're just going to fill out this information right here. So my name is Justin West, and my username for Google, at least for this, and I already have like 2 or 3 accounts with Google. I don't need a whole lot. But one of the websites I run is called Life After Liberal Arts. Life After Liberal Arts. And the capitalization doesn't actually matter. I'm going to create a password. I'm going to input my birthday, in case you were curious or you wanted to buy me something. It is November 6th. I am a man, and I have a mobile number. It's actually through Google. Google is actually a really cool company. I've been a big fan for years. They give you lots of really cool free stuff. Let's see, my current email account, I'll give them one of my others, justin.m.west@gmail.com. And I'm going to prove I'm not a robot here. This is what's called a CAPTCHA. You've probably encountered these on the internet before. These ones that actually have 2 little windows here are neat. They're actually what's called a reCAPTCHA. And Google's in the process of digitizing a whole lot of books, and sometimes their system can't read a word, so they put it in here with a word that everyone can read. And so when they get about 1,000 users who enter the information, eventually they figure out what this word must be, and allows them to automatically digitize books, which is really cool. Agree to the Google privacy policy. I'll let them go ahead and use my information, etc. And the next step is just setting things up. We're almost done. They want to verify my account before we start using it. This is my phone number. They're going to send me a text message. They just texted me a verification code, which is 482373. Now again, this number is actually a Google Voice number. Once you have a Google account, you can sign up for free with Google Voice. You can actually make free long distance calls from your computer, or you can even hook it up to work with your cell phone if you have a smartphone, which gives you some really neat options as well. I'm a big fan. It's actually what I do, because it gives you a lot of really unique flexibility. Which is just really cool. So this is your basic profile. You now have a Google profile, and what we're going to wind up doing next is, well, you can add some stuff, change your picture and everything else. but we're going to go ahead and set up a Google Hangouts account. So this is how you set up your basic account, and then we're going to upgrade to a Google Hangout here. So that is the end of the first video, and I'll see you again in a few minutes.